Da 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 da. No, we're not talking about the show Friends. Okay? We're not talking about the show for women who don't like Seinfeld. Okay? And if you're a man and you like the show Friends, just know that I support you. And whatever you choose to put in your mouth is none of my fucking business. Okay, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about your friends. We're talking about my friends. And I gotta say, ladies, you suck at keeping friends. No, I know. And you got. I have two besties that I've known since high school. I know that's not a group though. That's three people. All right, you need at least four, preferably five. Okay, the Impractical Jokers. There's a group of four that works, but you want like at least a group of five. I think what you want to go for is like Jackass. Yes, MTV Jackass, hosted by Johnny Knoxville. Now that's a group of friends. All right, that is a group, a solid group. Much more than five people, but. Again, five minimum. I mean, that show probably could have been done with five. But the point is, ladies, you got to keep friends. You got to build your friend base. You got to. I think Joe Rogan had a great quote. I don't know if he was quoting someone else, but he said, "Friends will talk shit to your. If you're a man, guys talk shit to each other's faces." And talk great behind each other's backs, right? I'll tell my best friend he's a fucking idiot, failure at life, and he should go drown himself. But in reality, if someone asks me about him, I'll say, no, he's a good guy. He drove me to the airport once. You know, we're friends. He's a good guy. You women, on the other hand, I don't know, you'll talk nice in front of each other's faces, but mean behind each other's backs, right? So that's what he was getting, the point he was getting across in the quote, and I thought it was great. You know, it's like, can you believe she was acting so nice to me? Like with that fake smile and everything? Yes, I can believe it because you're doing the same exact thing and it's fake and it's phony and it's bullshit. Okay? So you got to be authentic. You got to be real in front of people. This way you're going to get the right type of people to migrate towards you. You know, and I just feel like in my experience, guys are better at having a cohesive group of friends they can carry throughout time. Okay, and I don't want to hear about your best friend you've had since junior high, okay? Because listen, we're adults, and bragging to everyone about your best friend, that's preschool shit, okay? That's preschool. You got to have more than one best friend, okay? In fact, I don't even have a best friend. I don't even like my friends, okay? But they're people to have around. They're good people, okay? And, you know, if you've ever had a best friend that long, you haven't freaking married them by now, then you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. Okay? Yes, that was a gay joke for you people that have best friends of the same sex. You're not expanding your group is what I'm saying. Although there is a hole in that joke, of course, because if you ever seen the guy and the girl that have been best friends forever I'm not talking about friend zoned, but that are actually not romantically interested in each other. The guy of those two is always gay. Always gay. If he's got a girl bestie he's had forever or whatever. But not that it matters, but I'm just saying that's what happens. This is what happens. Okay, you want to have a group of friends. Okay, a group of friends. 5 minimum, and you can include yourself. That's fine. That's fine. These are the kinds you need to have. These are the traits you need to have. And yes, there's overlap. But I want to see all 5 traits in your group. And I want to see at least 5 people all together. Number 1, all right, this is in no particular order. You need a planner, all right? This is very crucial to the friend group because this is the person who's going to get everyone together. 4th of July, birthdays. Maybe they'll start a group text message or something, which I fucking hate group text messages. And if no one responds, then they're going to start dishing out phone calls. They're going to try to get the shit together. And this friend's crucial to the group because it's what's going to keep it together over time. Without this friend or without this trait in your friend group, it's just going to fall apart. It really is. It's you know, it's a shame when you see these types of friends groups fall apart just because they never got together for someone's birthday. You know, and I know people get lives and they get married and things happen. No, that's no excuse. That's no excuse because not everyone's going to be married at the same time. Okay, we're all growing up here. We're all you know, it's not going to go the same direction for everyone, and you got to keep the friends group strong. Okay, because even when everyone gets married and has kids, you're going to need a group to hang out with on St. Patrick's Day. Okay, this is the situation we're in, folks, and this is what has to happen. Number 2, aside from the planner, you need the distant, successful friend. Okay? You didn't know who it was going to be in high school, but now you know. Okay? This is the friend that you see maybe once a year. Maybe once a year. All right? Maybe they're a doctor. Maybe they're a surgeon. All right? Maybe they're working in Wall Street or running a business. Okay? But this guy, every time he comes back, he's still free to have a beer and chat, pick up right where you left off. Okay? You need this friend because he's going to motivate the other friends to benefit themselves. If not literally, he's not going to be a dick about it, but his presence makes the group feel like it's actually part of society. Okay? Like it's actually worth integrating into civilization. You feel like, wow, we are really making a difference here just because of that one friend. He's one of us. Maybe I could do it too. You fucking can't, but it's that aura of having the successful friend around. He's not going to be around very often. He's probably not going to be the planner of the group because you're not going to see this friend that often. But it's a friend you got to have, and he's going to overlap with these other traits as well. But probably not the first one. Number 3, you're going to need the idiot friend, okay? You're going to need maybe 2, maybe 3. Maybe your whole fucking group is going to be idiot friends, okay? But you have to have them. You have to have them, okay? This friend might even have a college degree. However, it doesn't mean that he can't be dumb once in a while, if not all the time, okay? This is not the friend that you want to be planning shit, okay? Every time this friend plans something, shit goes awry, okay? If you get a ride in this person's car, there's going to be detours. They're not very prompt and timely, okay? They're going to take you for a loop. Sometimes they're going to bring extra people that they didn't fucking mention, okay? Which leads me to another point I was trying to make. This group doesn't mean work friends, okay? There's a totally different thing. The idiot friend might try to bring work friends along for something else, but we all know those groups don't mesh, okay? When you try to introduce work friends with regular friends, it gets fucking awkward. It really does, okay? Because we don't know you. We have nothing in common, okay? We're not the one that's working with that friend, every day. Same thing with college friends. Not everyone went to the same college. Stop trying to fucking bring them in on the group, all right? Moving on. So we're not talking about work friends or college friends. They're not going to get pulled in. But the idiot friend might try to do it from time to time. It's okay because we love the idiot friends because they're hilarious without trying to be hilarious. Okay? And I don't know. They're gonna get on your fucking nerves. All right? Good friends are going to get on your fucking nerves. If not every single time you hang out with them. Okay? If not once in a while, then every single time you hang out with them. But they're good to have around. They're good to have around because you can make smart jokes around them, and they're still going to laugh, okay? Once they figure out the actual joke. But they're going to make more jokes themselves accidentally than you're ever going to point out. Which brings us to number 4. You need the friends that point out how stupid the idiot friends are. These are the funny friends, all right? They're going to be a little more clever. Maybe not the smartest necessarily, maybe not the most educated. Sometimes they're pretty educated, maybe they're, but the point is they can point out how stupid the fucking idiot friends are, okay? If one friend says he'd do anything for an ice cream cone, then the funny friend's going to say, "Oh yeah, would you lick someone's balls for an ice cream cone?" And then the idiot friend's going to say yes, and before you know it, someone's dropping trowel and balls are getting licked. It's hilarious, a little gay, but you know what? At the time, it was really funny. And now you have a story for life. This is what having friends is all about. Getting great stories to tell people. And, having a good time at it too. The funny friend is great they're great in groups also, but they're also cool to hang out with one-on-one at like a diner or something. They're not because they're not the planning friend always. They're usually not going to be the planning friend. They're kind of just going to chill. They're cool with just chilling and just fucking making do with what they got. It's a great friend to have when there's not really any plans other than, hey, let's just fucking hang out. All right, let's go to a diner and just see what happens, and just shoot the shit. The great friends to have around. And if you're not laughing, then you need to find yourself some new friends. Okay. Which brings us to number 5, the friend that does drugs. So much so that it's a personality trait, okay? And I'm not saying like does the hardcore shit. All right, this friend is usually that they don't do heroin anymore, but they used to, okay? They might have a felony or two. It doesn't matter. That's all behind them. And now they just want to go to Burning Man and listen to EDM, okay? Electronic music, Bass Nectar, shit like that. But they're good to have around, okay? They're good to have around. Maybe they're still smoking a ton of weed. Maybe they're still doing psychedelics. But they've got stories. They've got history. And, again, if you're ever trying to bring friends around to mingle into other groups, they're great for mingling, right? Because they've been to Burning Man. They've been to several burns many times, and they're just really good at being social. You know, if you have, say you're trying to introduce like a new girlfriend to the group or something, you know, you maybe not, you might not want to show them the idiot friends right away. You might not want to hit them with that, but hit them with the chilled out Burning Man friend first, you know, warm them up, you know, it's just, we're not crazy. We're easy going, you know. And then you hit them with the idiot friends. And then if they can't take your group of friends, then they're not worth fucking marrying, folks. It's just simple as that, okay? And you got to have friends. Now, there's going to be overlap between all these groups. There isn't going to be just one friend for each character trait. They're going to overlap at times, okay? Maybe the guy that plans is also a little bit of an idiot. Maybe the guy that's funny is also the guy that does drugs, you know? It's things like that. And, you know, including yourself, you want to have 5 altogether-ish. All right? And I think guys have been pretty good with this. I mean, I'm pretty biased because I'm a dude, right? But I got a mom. I got a sister. I got, you know, I've seen chicks, they're friends or girlfriends of our friends' friends, and they don't have their own group. So usually they'll come into our group as well, which is fine, right? That's what a good group's for. You need to have the group, right? Because now they feel welcome in the group, and you have something to do on 4th of July. And you got to work on it. I don't know if you got to work on it, but you should have done better in high school at picking out who you were friends with. And if you haven't by now and you still need friends, then, you know, maybe you could be the planner that gets people together and shit. And instead of just waiting for things to happen, you can fucking, you know, grab life by the balls and make it happen, you know? Because we're social animals, folks. We're social animals, okay? And I know you're thinking, oh, once I find a significant other or whatever, friends will be irrelevant. They'll be, oh, really? Really? You just want to sit there and stare at the same person all the time on holidays? No, you're not, okay? You're going to want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July, maybe Columbus Day, even though no one celebrates that. But maybe your friends do, okay? You're going to want to have groups to do shit with, all right? Thanksgiving Eve, New Year's Eve, okay? Those alternate holidays where people just get drunk and fucked up. You're going to need friends to do that, because if you do it alone at home, it's fucking depressing, all right? Go out there, get yourself some friends. Trust me, it'll be worth it.